What's up, guys? It's Lucas the Kid coming with my second video now. This one is basically just going to be who we are at Delaware Branding Company, what we do and stuff like that, how it got started, how I became a sponsored artist and stuff like that. Currently, I am with the owner of the shop, Mike Perfetti, and we'll let him tell you how. So we're going to let him talk about how Delaware Branding Company got started. So here he is.
Delaware Branding Company started, what year was that? 2014?
2014. Something.
So I had a shop in Pennsylvania. I'm a self-taught tattoo artist. I had lots of tattoo friends and lots of drunk friends to practice on. I'm that guy that everybody hates because I bought a kit on eBay one day because I decided I was going to try tattooing, and I did it, and I didn't suck that horribly, which was cool. And then I focused all my attention on learning the cross-contamination and sanitation aspect of things first, before I started digging into people. Like a lot of the people you'll find who do go that route, they don't do any of the research to find out how to keep everyone safe. So if you do plan to go that route, I would suggest learning all that stuff first. Autoclaving, how to use it. And then I just kept practicing and asking questions. All my friends who I have some really incredible tattoo artist friends.
Sean Flynn's one of them.
Sean Flynn, Brian Murphy, they're like off the charts, next level people. And I would just ask questions. And eventually I got the hang of it pretty much. I don't think I'll ever reach that kind of caliber of stuff, but I can get by. I can do some lettering and infinity symbols.
That's all you do all day. So what made you want to start tattooing?
I was bored.
Bored.
Yeah. I was bored, and I was always told I could draw. So
This is exactly how I started.
Yeah.
A friend of mine was getting tattooed, and the dude was on drugs. And he was on drugs and couldn't finish tattooing. I was drawing, and he said, "Here, draw with this on his arm." It wasn't good at all, but it kind of sparked something, and I knew that's what I wanted to do. So I started tattooing like him, all drunk friends, and really anybody who would let me tattoo him. And it got to the point to where it was sad because people they didn't care how good the tattoo, which was awesome for me because I was doing, 20 tattoos a day. But
$20 each.
if we're not even, half of them were like $10, $15 tattoos. But
That's what I did. Craigslist. It was
yeah, I would tattoo one of my buddies and
$50 Craigslist,
Yeah.
$50 ad. Come get a tattoo for like $50. And I was like, man, I can't believe these people are letting me do this to them.
Yep, and then that was my thing. But it got to the point to where, I wasn't any good, but I was getting so much clientele that I thought I was. I was like, oh, I must be doing. So it wasn't until I met Mike that actually, not even then, he tried to teach me, but I'm stubborn, so I thought I knew it all. And it wasn't until I actually listened to him after a year and a half of him telling me what to do that I finally got the hang of everything. But yeah, that's how Delaware Branding Company started.
Yeah, Kat started the shop because I came to Delaware and I took a teaching position. I left my shop in Pennsylvania and I took a teaching position in screen printing. I teach screen printing, spec ed. And the teachers found out that I used to tattoo, so that I kind of did the wrong thing and started tattooing in my garage. And as soon as that happened, my wife was like, everything kind of aligned, and she said, "You got to get in a shop. You can't do it at the house." And she found a program, and they set us up, and here we are 4 years later. We got the email from Lucas. It was almost immediately, because we weren't even open.
You weren't open yet. What had happened was one of the kids I was putting shitty little $10 tattoos on, I had messaged him one day. I was like, "Hey, you want to get your tattoo finished?" And he said, "No, I'm getting done at Delaware Branding Company in Milford." And I was like, "I've lived in Milford since '99," and I was like, "There's no tattoo shop in Milford." sure enough, I looked them up, and there they were.
Yep.
And
I sent a message, and I remember because I showed Kat, and I said, "Look at this freaking loser."
Because at this point, you know, I'm thinking I'm the greatest, but really I'm just kitchen wizard scratcher, and I think all my work looks great, so I'm sending him in.
How did you even come in? Did I tell you to come in?
No, what happened was
I
sent the message.
We
on
never.
Facebook.
I said
We looked
I'm
at
not
it.
even replying.
You read it.
I didn't even reply.
And didn't reply. So I was like, the next day I called and asked if you guys were looking for artists.
Who was it, Kat?
Kat answered the phone and said, "You have to stop in and talk to Mike. He'll be here." So he said, "You'll be here after 4 o'clock."
It's all down.
So I came in at like 4:30 and you weren't here. The doors were closed. And you sent me a text that said something about a water pipe broke or something, froze, and then you'll be right back. So I remember I came back. Larry had brought me here. Probably. And so I came back and it was downhill from there. Came back in and talked to him.
That was it, and they brought Larry in to show me, and he did like the worst fucking tattoo.
It was so bad. I remember I didn't put any shading in it. It was a color rose.
It was like a coloring book.
So I didn't do any shading, and when he asked me, "You gonna do any shading in that?" I tried to think quick and said, "Yeah, I do it at the end after I put in my color. I do all my black and gray." Which, looking back now, I would have never even took me on if somebody would have said that.
But yeah, we've had a lot of apprentices. Oh God, I've probably had like 15 apprentices, and I don't think no one's ever stuck it out. But because I remember Kat, as I asked Kat, I was like, "What are we gonna do with this fucking kid?" And she said, he's really trying. He's like incessantly. He's coming in. He came in. He's like calling. He really wants to do it. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna regret this," and I did. I did regret it, no doubt. But now, finally, he's coming around and is not all that horrible anymore. I actually let him tattoo me.
Yeah, there it is. I remember when I first started, they gave, because he does screen printing and makes shirts and t-shirts and stuff, they gave me a shirt and a hat that had Delaware branding company. It was like a old cholo button up, old English letters all over it. And I thought that was a uniform I had to wear.
Like we're working at Pizza Hut.
Yeah, so I came in for like the first week wearing this shirt and this hat, and like I wear hats, but usually I wear like the flat brim hats. Nope, this was like an old trucker hat, and I thought that was the uniform until after a week I asked why nobody else was wearing it.
Yeah, you kind of skipped over the first day when you.
Oh yeah. First impression here, my first day here, brought in this suitcase of all this stuff I had, and I just bought this brand new bottle of ink, the big Kirasumi bottle. Put it in my suitcase with all my stuff. I opened up my suitcase and the whole bottle was exploded in the bag, all over me.
Yeah.
First day I had ink all over my face.
The Cholo shirt, totally ink stains.
All over it.
All over everything. Nice clothes too.
Yeah.
Pants and what'd you have on, like Jordans or something?
Yeah, I just bought these like $300 pair of Jordans, ink all over.
That was even better.
I was so upset, but I had to play it off like it was like, you know, I didn't look that stupid, but I was stupid. And, you know.
That was good. That was good times. You have the sponsorship with.
Oh, yeah, I have, yeah. What had happened with that was I had bought some, you know, I was going to a convention in Wildwood, and I wanted to make the transition from the coil machines to like the Cheyenne Hawk. And my stupid idea in my head was, you know, I'm gonna buy a knockoff for like $60. That way, if I like it, I'll spend the $4 or $5 whatever $100 at the convention and get one. But I didn't want to spend the money and not like it. So I ordered like a little $60 knockoff, which was not good at all, from a company. And I went to go order some cartridges, and they sent me the wrong cartridges. And then when I had told them about it, they didn't want to take it back or send me the right ones or make it better in any way. So I messaged another supply company and told them, like, hey, I want to order some stuff, but I just had a bad experience with this company. And, you know, I figured they were going to say, okay, well, if it's not right, send it back. But instead he said, well, how would you like to, you know, help me put out my new website, my new U.S. warehouse that I'm putting together? And I just jumped on it. He started off just sending me like a machine here and there. And then it got to the point to where he was sending me really all his new machines to try out. And now I have my own custom line of machines with my name on them and stuff like that coming out, which I just talked to him. He said it would be out before Christmas. They'll be up on the site. You can order those.
Pretty much every machine they put out, you get to review.
Any machine, yeah. If I don't have a review up on it, you can drop a comment and tell me.
We're working on the reviews right now.
Yeah, and go to the website. Anything you want to see reviewed, let me know, and I can review it for you and tell you what I think. But yeah, go check them out. They have like the best pricing on.
That's good.
On
it's actually good stuff.
It is.
Like don't let the price fool you.
Yeah, I
just did a tattoo today with the compass.
Yeah, with the compass. Yeah, I'll insert a video of that.
We'll be doing a review
right now, actually. Right?
Yeah, Lucas fucking signs. What's happening here?
There's Mike doing that tattoo, and so what'd you think of the compass?
The liner, I like a longer throw, and that one actually gets that longer throw with, I was at like 6.7.
Yeah, really. Yeah, I've used them in.
It's usually 7.5. I'm usually rolling right around that. And yeah, it was throwing that needle.
I mean, that's basically how we became Delaware Branding Company. That's how I became Lucas the Kid. I became that because I started here when I was, 18, 19, something like that.
I think that's because, what did I say?
You said
Cat one day something. I was like, tell the kid to do it or something.
Yeah.
It was like Lucas the Kid.
And it just stuck. Everybody knows me by that now. I literally have people calling and just say, yeah, is the kid there? Or it's either is the kid there or the big dude. It's either the kid or the big dude. But other than that, that's how Lucas the Kid became an artist at Delaware Branding Company. And that's how Delaware Branding Company started.
That's it.
So I'm going to really try to put out this YouTube thing, start this YouTube channel. I'm really going to try to build it up, make it something. And let me know what you guys want to see. That was the video for today. So, try to put something out next week. I'm trying to do 2 videos a week to get this thing rolling. So, see you guys later.